Alright, I'm gonna hop right back into it. Give me rest. He spent a whole day at the rest houses. And gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in the Great Hall, closed the gates. There were a lot of wounded people here, and so let we could help them. The rest has overflowing refugees, the sick and wounded, and noise. Rest for days, settle in for the long haul, and can help out a bit. Let an odd spend a day along with others in your caravan treating you. Most of them came from the archers at the gates. I overheard from one of the women that said he's been sending carts with food around. Could be a way in. Replies, next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Thus, aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for refugees. Keep your store down until we need it. However, we'll make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city after they've thrown their scraps to the refugees you approach. Oops. I guess I started a fight. Stop, my friend, I wanted to talk to you. That's not what I wanted. I think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters and we're all out here, Echo might have brought you into the city. Can you get us into the city? Not up to me. I'll take you if you want. Why would Echo let us in? Or better let him explain. Alright, we go in. Free pass. He nods. You follow him back up the gates, where the doors open for you. A man clad in black approaches you as you step inside. What in the depths is this? The man orders his guard to get the door closed again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding in the Great Hall. Oh really? Think you mean hiding in our grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What? He's dead. What happened in here? As soon as they heard the Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's a short story anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Raul. He eyes ever and shrugs with an expression that's simply stating the obvious. There's more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, you've got your own Raul, that counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostville. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut the sheep loose and wash your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is to get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. Oh shit. Do I help him out? Or do I peace out? My guys aren't rested. I don't know if I can take another fight. But You know what? Let's join them. Good, because whatever else you're thinking would have been a bad idea. Echo Satsu's men, and the gates close. You follow, and with the gates closed, you follow him down obscured alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making up as we go. However, I'm already in chapter 3. Little did they sleep. Oh, is this another character? Ah, we are switching back. Nice. So what was up with these guys last time? They're on like an emissary mission with a human prince, Luden. He did some stupid shit and got Wagner killed. Was one of the Val. How come we're back? I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted. More weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up. Just now realizing Morg had been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Oh, good. I heard you. I was saying the Vol we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us more of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. A man named Eric. Eric? I've met him. He seems he seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants to dredge crawling through the streets. And put down every slag that's wandering through here while you're gone. No flapping your mouths then. You're sure that wound has healed, Luden? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happened to the Prince of a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. We can't send him back. Luden makes no decision. What? What are these answers? Oh, I don't like these answers. They're a little vague. Luden makes his own decision. Wagner's dead. No reason to stay. Like, stay in this town, or for Luden to stay with us? I'll side with Luden on this one. It would only be made to do it again later. I will not suffer it a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Luden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this army. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Luden won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them to kill all the dredge. Good. Give the word and we're set off. I'll move somewhere out, right? Alright, boys. Welcome up. Alright. What am I working with here? We got Eric back. Mon got promoted. Extra action. Can't go wrong with more health and strength, right? What do you do again? Rally. Yeah, that's right. I guess I'm playing Ass Hawken now. You knew you knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. I was rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use some help there. The screener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Brawl. Mog's more skilled there. Most I can do is hold a quill. Consider what to say next. Mm, I'll ask him what he's writing. How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Aberbong for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine's? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Ah, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Or have they? Old habits, I suppose. Let's ask him about the sun. Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Val and the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths, would you? Ah. Might as well ask him about him being a warrior. You know how old I am? I dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we all can get naturally. There's some by the same. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers and gore farms collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Under one name, Krumir. Krumir. It's close. Almost said. I think they Al's son of a bitch still welcome to fight. He'll probably be off before I am, though. A few gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. He chuckled. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery burn for Jordander now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence. Looking fancy on my behalf, Falcon. Okay, I won't. Alright, get some rest. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Let's talk to guy. This guy. I'd ask how you're doing with all your stuff, but I know the answer. Oh, excuse me. Uh, oh my goodness. Hi, Aryan. Sorry, I missed you there. I couldn't see the chat with the full screen. Me did it so I can see everything. What game is this? This is called the Banner Saga. So it's like It's kind of like Viking themed, and there's like it's like a world where there's like humans and these giants with horns called the Varl, Varl, Varl. And right now, I'm doing like an escort mission for a human prince, and there's like a bunch of these like stone monsters walking around called Dredge. So it's got a like a Game of Thrones kind of vibe going on. Let's see more. Do you steady old more? Which is good. I know most of these roll, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I won't want to be in your position either. Mm, if you ever wanted to be in command, more than I am, any rope, and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget you weren't around back then. At one point, I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. Think we're walking into a death trap? This many Val? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send Val to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. We had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. This happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Are they implying that he got like backstabbed? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, I'll worry about the Warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, how come? Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. Better if you let me worry about it. I mean, I think I can tell what he's thinking. If there's a reason to bring it up, again, I will. I don't need to know about the caravan. Something else, Aryan, is that all this like dialogue and stuff, I have to make choices, and they affect the outcome of the story. Apparently, I have to be careful because not gonna lie, in the first stream, already got some people killed. Yeah, I'll just show you the map real quick. Like, look at all this. Like, it's like looking at the map of Middle Earth. It's kind of crazy. And all these places that get highlighted have like lower text to them. So right now, we're from here, Strand. Uh, we made it to this town, and we have to go to this pass to Gorfheim. So I got a long trip on me. And there's also like a second plot about this town here, Skorg, and they're getting attacked by Dredge everywhere. So I had to like travel, like take my whole village and travel to this Frostfell place. It's over here. So that's all that's happened so far. But it's like, I don't know. I want to see where it goes. A lot of interesting shit happening. Alright, let's continue our journey. Look at that. It says, in the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Looting over here, that's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. He asked him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Can Strand handle it? It did take a bunch of warriors from him. Do we detour and fight them? Or do I send a batch out to deal with them? Let's just see how much people I have. You know what? We'll stop them ourselves. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dress quickly. Tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms, mutters something about treated like a child. Alright, let's do this. Oh shit. It's more. It's more than one. Looks like I fight him on the finish him. Nice. Stay back. Probably. Let them rest. A free action point. We'll let them come to us. Let's fight this guy first. Stand here. Shit. No, the human. I'm letting him die. I'm gonna kill him. Attack. Not yet. Right. Get a kill. Oh no! Oh, I got one shot. No! It's Eric. No. I done this. Oh, I let the human go down. Well, I just get injured still. I swear, at some point, this is gonna turn into permadeath. Oh god. You hear Ludin's hard boot trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? You can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot more Dredge along the way, am I right? Uh, you're not wrong. Now listen carefully. Don't assume only Rao can fight. Do you understand me? This is my banner we fly to war from, the banner of Albert Bang. I insist on joining in battle. Almost got it in your first encounter, and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kinder. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin, royal thing. Don't you take his responsibilities? Uh, I'm gonna be kind of a dick to him, right? That doesn't mean I care what happens to you. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. It's the last thing I need to think about right now. Ludin looks at you as though you've punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. You've got some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your attacks. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack. Move 3 spaces further than usual if you got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is important. Battle, choose wisely. Let's rest. Check on my characters. So if he's injured, he has 1 more day. I got an archer lady now. Oh, let's look at archer. Yrsa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No, here for you. Oh, can we talk? Yrsa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curious, contradictory words, you get 2 impressions. She has a beautiful, obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You're Ludin's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abruptly and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Ludin? Look, let's ask her about flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Brow and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them, she pulls an arrow, then there's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in the tree behind you, falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. What the fuck? Well, it's been fun. This lady's fucking crazy. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Till next time, Yrsa. How good. You stop and look over your shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Oh fuck, I ain't messing with her ass. Who's this? You have a moment? You approach Bercy. He lowers his book. You don't strike. He doesn't strike you as a book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. What do you want to say? What's a Val working for Luden? What's a Val doing work for another Val? What difference does it make? Looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I get a second one. Nope. Okay. He's important to you? No. Well, that's one way to put it. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed a well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Any more? I've had a lot of jobs. Okay. I need to ask if I trust him or not. Should be fine. See you on the battlefield. Oh, Leader Val. You can join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said. Keep Luden alive, got it? As I step away, you can't help but wonder if there's a bit of threat behind those gravelly requests. Alright. And we keep marching. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next brawl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon. It says, apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Make your presence known, but walk on. Oscar Wagner would have been happy to hear that. You growl loudly. The Raoul flinches as you walk past without looking his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friends laughing at his misfortune. Is that another town? A small gathering of tents come to view. A group of merchants, from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. You're camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dendler, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed, thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I'd know why. We've been dodging them since we left. I stare down and wait to strand is clear and see them all. I thank you profusely. One stops as he passes. If you're passing by Dingler, do me a favor. My brother's wife stayed behind. My wife's brother stayed behind. You'll know him by a necklace with many rings on it. If you see him, stay where safely in Strand. You nod. After a short time, they'll continue on. Oh hell no, that's a death flag right there. We're gonna find a body, and there'll be a necklace with the rings on it. He's like, shit, he's dead. Caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line, and then some more. Tells you Dredge. No, we're coming. Probably saw us back in America. And did their usual lurk. It'd be bad if we fought into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watching, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred Hakon? Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, engage in war. Give your army orders to fight the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Or you can take the burden on yourself with a harder battle, save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding the battle completely. Dredge on the battlefield. Weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. Take a quick head count. There must be at least 482 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 y'all on your side. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Charge! You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you back into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous. A strong charge can save lives. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready. Lead the attack. Let's go! You can sit this one out since you're injured. You're a Warhawk. Good. So let's put you guys. What's your ability? Impale. Okay. And you have a spear, so you can attack diagonally. To put Morg in front of Akon. And you also will be last. Okay. Let's go! Fight! 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 Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Maybe this was a bad idea. Alright, I need to get into one side of the map and hold position. Right this side here. Let's move in here. You guys can handle this. That's that one. Okay. Have to remember that units can't move through each other too. I think except the humans. My ability. Oh shit. My bad. Oh fuck. I thought you were the other guy. Move you over here. Okay. My position is messed up. I'm gonna get her hit. How far can you move? Not far. Back you up. Oh, okay, nice. It's a wider area than I thought. My phone is not charging. Kill him. Hey. I need you to back up. Alright, so now we can fight this guy. Okay, you have one more attack. Oops. Yep, that was a bad idea. Get some cover. Oh, I did not plan this out correctly. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. That don't look pretty bad. Let's just reposition. I'm gonna block him. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Oh shit, I let him die. Oops. My bad. Shit. I'm not doing my job properly. These big ones are so hard to deal with. These big ones. all swinging. Damn, I need to I need to restart this fight. Holy shit. I don't think I actually win this. This guy can kill. Freaking heck, man. Oh my god. This game is so hard. There's so much damage. What the heck? I just busted all their armor. Yeah, this is a restart. I messed this up so bad. He's always stuck. I'm always surrounded. I have splash damage? Defeat. Oh shit. I want to restart. You black out as you fall and come to again amongst the warriors who were able to escape the battle. They got carried you from the scene. You lost a lot of good warriors. Not what's left to do but push on. Next day into my camp. Shit, man. Okay. I honestly thought I could. That's sad. I got wrecked so bad. I don't want to burn through all the food so fast. Everyone dress it up. Time to go. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than a bar. On Russ's back, you see across the hilltop, Dredge, that direction. About a day away, they found a village. You ask what they're doing, tearing the place apart, he says, maybe 1,000 of them, or more. Looking for God knows what. This is a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Hmm. Let's put them up. You send a small group of skilled bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dreads are giving you chase uphill, and they're prodding sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. Formation. If you're rushing us uphill, this will be easier, right? Okay. See, now this is a lot more manageable than being surrounded. Dang, bitch just straight up hit me for 7 damage. Let's finish right here. Okay. Now. Come up. Back. Oh, it's so hard to move. This is awkward with Navarro. So fat. So fat. Oh, this game's kind of unfair. Oh, well, it's fine. I messed up. Oh, I thought I could move again. Man, this game's hard. I'm on normal setting. Like, cancel my move and redo my move. So far. Take a moment to survey the battle. The enemy has been pushed back to the ground. You take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately, or have your hand chasing down the Dredge and rally your fighters. Save a few lives. You don't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to your enemies might reveal items they took from previous victories. Yep, bad idea. This was a poor decision on my part. So moving next that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose. How do I flee? I like run. I'm really losing to like the turn order in this game. No, this guy moves again. Like, what the heck? What's the turn order in this game? I guess I'll just fucking lose. Like, what do I even do? It's so hard. I might have to set it to easy. I don't know. I think I'm just playing it wrong. It's just these big guys. They do so much damage. This one hit all my units. If I can break their armor. Alright, let me just level these points for now. This is not going well for me. So, you managed, though you managed to somehow escape the vicious assault from the Dredge, it doesn't give you much confidence in clearing the small town below. You hope that with many Dredge out of the way, the odds will turn in your favor. With the village still a day away, you're eating on march while Val approaches. You've had words earlier, says Griff. You're calling claiming that he didn't care for your command. You were right in what you did. Let me join your guard and fight at your side. Pride hangs on his rough and is sturdy in his eyes. You got one shot. Tell him to report tomorrow. Don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody will lose sleep over it. He nods and goes to speak with more. Getting close enough to hear Dredge rattling through the buildings below. Pull them out of the houses, just slag. Can't just resist an ambush. Well, better Well, better luck finding an open field. I'll have to go past the village. You heard him. We're going to. You heard him. We're the rest of the caravan. We're going around. It takes the better part of a day, but you manage to avoid drawing attention to yourself. You hear a shout on the wind. A standard row. Caravan of all are headed your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be with Wagner. Wagner didn't make it. You're serious? It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're flying the skill banner. What happened? Isn't Ofar in charge here? I'm false. Ofar's still in skilled. In case he needs. He sent me to meet Wagner. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in skilled yet. What do you mean? Oh, Dredge. They never came through skilled. Pouring out of Richmore. We've only just found out about it. One group went that way. We came here. Ridgehorn, the fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're here. They're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Rudin forces his way into the conversation. Wait a goddamn minute. What do you mean? Oh wait a goddamn minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Alberang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the feign is this? Take him and go to Gorfine. We'll meet you later. Are you insane? He just said an army of Dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Gorfine then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This just losing it for you. You can see the battle raging in his head. He's desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. Expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Rose doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help, and my fighters. If I go, so do Jarls and Bersley. Ludin's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. More can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The Princess Courage. Whatever you like, Ludin. Paint me the villain, Hakon. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one who gets to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varley ants. We're facing an army of Dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them to war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the Dredge into genocide a game for your kind? I don't want to knock them out. Should though. You curse and threaten, and the prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Ludin stays, so do those warriors. Join the caravan. We're burning through our supplies real fast. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. Recall how many Godstones were built on hills, overlooking other Godstones so that travelers could follow them. find their way between cities is not the easier things. Dredge, shout Lord, near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Lord shakes his head. A stone slams onto the shield of a nearby belt, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. I bought the shield bangers, shouts Lord, as you approach for a fight. Hmm. Oversee. Nice. They got some work done. Maybe letting them fight on their own is better than me making decisions. What in depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dread slingers? Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of a bush, throwing itself upon the yacht attached to a treasure cart. Ooh! Surprised, Varel pulls weapons. Surprised, Varel pull weapons. Not before the whole cart slides off slid rock, and the sheer drop stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off the cliff. From the end swings a confused yacht, still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight, keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side. Is Tunif, one hand white knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Uh, help him pull the cart back up. Tell him to let go and knock the dredge off. I'll help him up. Grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree is holding two tears from the ground, dragging you with a terrifying force toward the edge. Do I let go? Everyone's already fought. You know what? Just let go, dude. The reward sounds more like you just stabbed him in the side, then gave an order. Gurnf lets go of the cart. It flips over the side in a flash, followed later by a dull thud and crack. At the base of the sea cliff, hundreds of yards below, the treasure cart has exploded to a frozen fireworks of gold, valuables, and yachts and Dredge's core. That was a costly mistake, grits Olbin between his clenched teeth. You wonder why the Dredge went after the yachts in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune lying at the bottom of the cliff. Let's recover some. Your idea gathers you gather ideas for hoisting the loot, all of them difficult and time consuming. Eventually you set on lowering a man by a rope into the valley. He grabs a few valuables and covers up the rest, but not much else. You face the fact that you've got nowhere to put them, nothing to pull them with. Even if you did recover them, a day later you're back on the march without much to show for it. Shit. I'm making bad decisions. Let me look at the map. We're so far as fuck, aren't we? Oh yeah, I'm detouring to Ridgehorn. Oh shit, why am I the leader? I'm making terrible decisions. Carefriend's thoughts. The godstone looming overhead for a short rest. Warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants. No, dredge. Encircling Dengler are a variety of goods. A barrel of mead, who knows how old. Loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Just take stuff. We'll need more than the deceased, you remark. As others gather anything you use, you inspect the bodies. A glitter catches your eye. On one of the man's necks, you fish out a gold necklace with 5 rings hanging loosely. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Well, you gotta keep it with the intent to return it. Tell Sonic is more and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. Don't know what made them think the gods couldn't be safe. We're completely exposed up here. If we're gonna rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. Dengler was always one of the favorite amongst men, god of good fortune. They believe he brought luck, wealth, and whatever else you wished you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meaning. Eventually, you move on. In the distance, you see smoke rising from trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, says more, but it does get their attention. We'll use fires like that to lead them along. We'd use fires like that to lead them along into great wars. Yeah, but they'd wised up to do that after a while. Interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, Flames Wolf. Assault. The other group from Squid were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Nah, keep moving. You keep an eye on in the distance as you pass. Whatever happened, maybe it'll keep some dredge off your trail. You say and turn your thoughts back to the task at hand. Word comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing, he says. At first, thought it was just my imagination. Now I'm certain several have gone missing. Mostly men, but some Jarl too. Can't quite figure it. It's abandonment, can't let it stand. That's looting. I ordered it, says Ludin, when you confronted him. I sent my men to bring back gold from the cart you left behind. If you have a problem with your warriors joining them, maybe you should keep them under control. And Sissy explained his actions. Left a pile of gold at the bottom of a hill, says Ludin. What are the chances it'll still be there months from now? The only reason we aren't each carrying a share is because you don't trust us. Don't threaten them. I've already stopped, he says. We're too far now for anyone to catch up to the caravan. This monk demeanor is nearly unbearable. Yeah, whatever, man. Keep it. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Mud leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring onto the distance. You can see the ridge horn just start to peek across the mountains. A flock of ravens float across the clear sky towards the fort. Just follows birds. Why? When a word, Morg starts running towards the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly, he's gliding through the air, clapping his arms for all the work. He swoops towards the ridge horn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower. Scrambles like a log of smoldering campfire. What the fuck? Am I high? You think you lost your mind, then you wake up. I don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of the crackling log. What's going on? You mutter. Morg approaches you at the campfire. Happened, didn't you see? Starts, yeah. You both agree to keep it to yourselves. What the hell? Holy shit, everyone's like dying. Okay. I can take some fights though, because I have more people to use. I use some more. Gris. Strong arm. Okay. Let's leave Bercy out for now. Review and honestly, leave you out for now. Put you back in. Let's put you in between. Hop in. See how that works. I think that's good. Let's do 2 days rest and keep moving. I'm sure you've seen them, Morg says, but word didn't follow. The Reds have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too, but we're just half a day out from the thick woods. We might lose them there. Well, don't resort stuffing through the undergrowth. The Dredge hate it even more. Most stop at the edge of the forest, and the ones who follow are picked off without effort. They begin to creep around the tree line, and you hope you can outpace them on the other side. There's no point taking a fight there. Yep, should be there pretty soon. It's warm. Deep inside the woods, you get the distinct sense that Dredge have more or less surrounded you. Great numbers. Their dark shapes create unsettling patterns. They slide between the trees in every direction. Call Morg around. The others ready to fight. With the warriors ready, you burst from the woods at full tilt. Weapons and shields at the ready. Battle cries on the wind. The Dredge may have known you were coming, but still found themselves surprised as you cut one wide open slag nearly in half. Bark orders and engage. Let's use formation. Maybe I want to keep a Warhawk with me. I think Hawkgun should be fine. Should be enough. Let's hope. Oh my god. Fuck me. What? Let's do this. Keep you here. You there. Hawkgun will be on the side, ready. I'll leave her here too. I want like a super tight fight. So I can't all get around. Sorry, Prince. My bad. Now it's gonna move in. What the hell is it doing? Why is it vibrating? What the fuck? The fuck was that? Fuck you, dude. I'm killing you. What the fuck? Where did that come from? No. No wonder. Fuck you, bitch. You take a moment to spare the battlefield. Enemies being pushed back all the way down the line. Yeah, I think I did pretty good there. Is that Respawn? That shit with the lightning strike in it? Why the fuck did I agree to go there? I love watching this. So cool. I don't know. I like the aspect ratio. Like the black bars just make it look cinematic as fuck. What is this mess about? Looks like a full-scale battle happened recently, but only Dredge bodies remain. Maybe we'll see something from the tower. Have Vol search the buildings and make sure no Dredge waiting to spring on us. On it. And don't set up camp or make a fire. We'll take a look and then get out of here before anything else goes wrong. You mean more wrong? Looks like we're not resting, but I can switch people out too. Oh, alright. Let's find out what's happening here. Ridge Horn. To the tower. Oh shit, it's a battle. Okay, let's switch out Grizz for Golnuff. I think that's okay. Or, Monkey, Percy. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. The heck? Oh, these are slingers. Uh, what? She got one shot? Oh my god. Oh, I got focused there for a second. With a spirit kill. Let's just go. Nice. We're 7 right now. Come on, man. You lean on a crumbled wall, watching endless waves of dreads marching below. Satisfied, Hawkman? Or gas? The vast number of dreads reminds you of the Great Wars. I've seen enough, he replied. Let's get out of here. Morg stands over the bodies of the man and woman. Think the slag came up here for those two? Asked Morg, waving his bloodied weapon in their direction. Let's search them. Morg leans down, finding the man's skin. He stops, frowns, presses his ear against the man's chest. This one's breathing, he says, pulling the man upright. She wasn't so lucky, he says, looking over to the woman. The clang of metal reaches you from the courtyard below, muffled by the thick snow. You curse. Quick, back down, bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to Val below. Let's do an oversee. Got away with no injuries. We got a promotion for Billman. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I look down, birds are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out here. What if it's a lot? If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really. Just wanna wade into the valley. We're gonna have to leave the same way we came in. Falcon, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man has been bundled and laid near a short wall, protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. That's right, I knew his look was familiar. The Spellweavers in Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. Let's rest. I agree. Let's decide how we're going to defend this dump in case they attack again. You say we wait here, the Dredge are going to pile up. How many will there be tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Or look, it's your call, Hakan, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. I don't want to defend, I just wanted to rest. Alright, Prince, what would you do? Well, my opinion? How unexpected. I think there's no point in waiting. Let the wounded ones fall behind. If you still got any sense, we'll get out of here before they bury the rest of us. Alright, let's just fight then. If we're doing this now, we need an approach. We can't just go up there swinging. I don't know, man, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I need to take a break. Ready, what's our approach? Bait the Dredge into attacking and wear them down, break through the front lines and don't stop. Send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively. Go all out, strike hard, and drive them off. Send a diversion to draw their attention and escape. Let's do the bait and wear them down. Alright, if we can get enough of them to split off, we can handle them a lot easier. It might be worth a try. You send it all forward to harass. A couple come down to engage. Quickly fell, toppling over the cliff. No more taking the bait. Instead, hurling explosive stones at any warrior close enough. We'll have to change your tactics. Pull back. We might have lost any advantage we had. Well, the fight's going to be a little harder, I think. Alright, I have to charge at him. Well, that's how we usually deal with a bunch of dredge. You're right. You're right, though. The old methods might still be the best, and if we can win this fight on our own terms, we won't have anyone following us all the way to Fourth Mile. Let's charge in. We've got our row shield bangers at the fore, and move quickly into the fray, attacking the dreads in familiar formations. It goes well for a time until you realize that there are way more dreads than you'd attack with a force of this size. As you push into the fight, you hope your endurance holds out. Fuck, I just wanted to rest before fighting. It's fine. Let's bring Morg back into this. Swap Eric out. I wish I could see how big the field was before I do this. See, we'll rinse this one out. Eric back in. Alright, let's do this. Shit, this is really split up. Okay, I can't move people around. 100%. No, stay here. Fuck that guy. Send him to do. Kill him. Nice. Oh, right. I right click. I think. I forgot it. There's a way for me to dodge like certain tiles. see you turn there. Oi! Get the frick away from her. Oh shit. Dang. I could have avoided her dying. Feels bad. What? He wants shot more. This guy's insane. Oh, I just don't hit confirm when I do it. No. Man. Just remove the tile. Man, what always messed up like that? Let's go. No, it wasn't. With the first wave of Dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. Your warriors are doing as well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The Dreads are furious, but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. You're almost free of this nightmare. What do you do? Hmm. Let's get out of here. You take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think how many you lost to get this far. Nothing but an unconscious mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. I don't know, black magic, voodoo, witchcraft thing, this guy. I don't even have a menu. Just gonna be feasting out. Okay. Well, thank God I don't have to fight all the way through that. Falcon, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. Is it a welcome party from Gorfheim? Bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Ewin. Awin. Avin. Sounds like a mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Gorfheim. We found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What are you doing there? Gorfheim? No. No, no, that's the wrong way. Juno. Where's she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out about 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the Dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge, we have to go back. It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry. Erwin, the girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Yoren what has happened. Prepare for a bloody war. If you so if you... She's dead? I couldn't save her? I couldn't save her. Erwin suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and he motions for some Varl to help him onto the cart. Not what I've hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Oben. Sooner we get to Gorfon, the better. Gorfan. Sorry.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Oh, what the fuck? Hell no! What? Bro, what the fuck? There's no way. Chapter 4. Oh, all that journeying for what? The place got burnt down. Nah. Ah, here we are. What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Echo, you son of a bitch. Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Echo walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. Oh, I can't believe I got double crossed. I should have expected it though. Alright. The soundtrack for this game is crazy good, Ariane. If this game was fully voice acted, I'd be like, it's kind of looking like a perfect game. Because I can't read some of these names. Alright, we'll fight off these guys. Actually, you know what? The archers are annoying. I didn't want to do this. Is it? Oh, it's here. Pew! Oh, shit. Oh shit. I messed up. What? No. I moved them to the wrong spot. Oh my god, you're taking it easy on me. Thank god. Oh, they're actually taking it easy on me. Oh my god. No! Ever! Man, I took. I injured my guys for no reason. I hate to admit it, Rook, but you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the Dredge find their way in. There's nobody defending these walls. You spot Alette looking at one of the thugs. She cocks her head to the side. Uh, Dad? I think he's still alive. Ivor lifts him to his feet by his tunic. He groans from the pain. This guy again? Why did Echo try to kill us? He's a damned lunatic. Figure that. Yet, why would Fossbell's chieftain put a madman in charge of his guards? That what he told you? He never put Echo in charge. As soon as those gates were set, Echo walked into the great hall and sliced open the chieftain like a narwhal. Saw it myself. Echo wasn't captain. Look at him. Let's see. What do I say? Say, fuck this shit, I'm out. Where can we go? By now, the Dreads have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtoe is the only thing that makes sense. Across the waste. I might know someone there who can help us. And the Dredge probably won't follow us over into the waste. They didn't in the Great Wars. Because it's a death sentence, food's already running low. I know where Echo keeps his supplies, I'll tell you. If you take me with you. How do you know where the supplies are? Echo would have us bring scraps to the refugees. Why would he do that? If the Dredge found live bodies, he thought they'd leave the city alone. This guy's a dick. Get the supplies, and there are plenty of fighters who are desperate to get out of here. That might solve a few problems. Alright, it's worth the risk. I'm not gonna say I want to kill Echo. But if I do end up killing him, it'll be pretty good, you know? There's nothing else Echo's gonna feel it when his food supplies vanishes. What's your name? Onef. What about you? Just wanted to know whose face I'm gonna break if things go wrong. Let's raid some supplies then. Man, can't believe we got him injured for no reason. Oh, I didn't know they had little descriptions. Let's promote Logan Hogan. Nice. Be-do. Run through. Character selects a target and runs through multiple tiles to reach them. Causes armor break damage to each character he runs through. He stops behind the target and stabs him for normal strength damage. Oh, okay. I can give this to... Anything new in the market? Oh, there's new stuff. Oh, I can trade renown for supplies. Oh. Well, we're gonna steal some supplies anyways. It should be fine. It's extra move. That sounds good. Level 2. Okay. Let's let Hogan rest. He's injured. Turn on the farm. Actually, let's put that on her. Alright. Time is it? I'm gonna raid these supplies, and I think I will stop there for now. I might play more later today. Olaf leads you to an inconspicuous building. This is one of them. He stands to a handful of guards inside who lower their weapons. In a concealed basement, you grab an enormous store of food and sundries. Grab what you can, he mutters. Make multiple trips, take everything, take what you can get out, take what you can, destroy the rest. Let's get greedy. Hauling the entire store of supplies out of a basement takes more time than you expect. Each movement, you imagine Eccles' men rounding the corner. Yells in the distance mark that fear becoming reality. You get the others out and emerge from the building to meet for battle. Sorry, bro, I'm taking all your shit. As long as I'm not fighting a billion dredge, don't even matter. I can deal with these guys. Archers are gonna be annoying. We'll rush the back right corner. What? I had a bow? Oh shit. Never know. Through 2000, okay. Sorry, lady. Uh-huh. Get tricked, guy. That's why I want to go too far. Dang, Hook is OP. Let me back up. Oh, yeah. Hey, leave him alone. Oh, thank God. No, Logan. How dare you? Alright, ladies. Man up. On the floats. Morgan has been injured. Before long, the last soldier is cleaned out. As you're trying to leave, a valuable looking necklace with a deep green stone catches your eye. You decide to keep it for yourself. Onlif leads you and his trusted fighters out of the city before more men show up. Bodies and dreads fill the fields in front of Frostfell. You consider the best way to leave. Ah, there are all these dread silhouettes in the background, in the foreground. Alright. Let's take care of all my stats and stuff. We can go. Ooh, what's this? Plus aggro and strength resist. Come on. Okay. Well, let's end it there for now. I'm gonna more supplies. I want 30 days worth. It's gonna cost all my renown now. Let's see. Maybe 29 days will last this. And go across the wastes, which is this. Probably to Wormtoe, I think they said. We're getting close to Gorfheim too, so maybe the two are gonna meet up. But like I said, I'm gonna take a break here. We'll play more another time. Okay. Yes. Whoa. Just enjoy the menu music for a bit. By Austin Winthrow. Grammy nominated. Better Sound of Song. All these crests. There's 11 pages. And it loads like complete ass. It's okay. Alright. Thanks for watching. Ariane, thanks for watching. Uh If you want to do something later also, then I can hop on Discord too and play games or something. But I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, just let me know. Bye.